I'm not sure if I need Lisa Marie up here to make it quiet. So the speaker tonight is this guy.
John Jenkins.
No, John Jenkins is a man of many things, right? I'm not
Don't mention that.
So interesting. So I'm not saying the time, but go through. The guy's done a lot. He's lectured and trained throughout the U.S., Japan, and China. Tough inner city stuff. He's been the mayor of Lewiston, the Maine state senator, the mayor of Auburn, which is interesting to me. The first person in Maine history to serve as a mayor of 2 municipalities and win a mayoral write-in campaign. Does that make you the mayor of LA? Is that correct?
That's right. LA.
So, board of trustees on various organizations, CBS News consultant. Let's just say, if you want to know how to get things done in life, it's probably a guy you want to talk to. So let's introduce John Jenkins.
Thank you, sir.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening. I'd like to start off by saying 2 of the most important words I ever learned are the words thank you. And I'd like to start off by thanking the leadership of Think Local, and especially Jeff, who got me here today. So please say thank you very much. It's wonderful being here. But ultimately to say thank you to everyone in this room and everyone who wanted to be in this room. Can those who are here now, if you have at least one arm free, can you link that arm with someone else that's nearby? You don't have to know the person, and get permission first. Get permission first. We don't want to start any trouble in here. And if you can all face this way, that'd be great. Okay, just link your arm. Oh, just touch their shirt at least, if nothing else. They say, oh, that me. Touch the shirt at least. Okay, on the count of 3, I'm going to ask you to take just one little baby step forward. On the count of 3, and as we do so, I'm going to ask you to say, we're off to see the wizard. Hey, people, work with me here. On the count of 3, I'm going to ask you to step 1 step forward, and while you're doing so, we're going to say together, we are off to see the wizard. Is that okay?
All right.
This is the fast group. Okay. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
We're off to see the wizard.
Okay, stop. Okay. Step back. You can let go now. Let go. Give yourself a hand. Hold on. Let's again. I use that little silly analogy because we're talking about the 4th year celebration of Think Local. And this idea of comparing it to a classic like The Wizard of Oz. Many people have seen that and have enjoyed it over the many years, ever since you were youth and up to your adulthood. But this retelling of that story in the sense that you had 4 individuals, did you not? 5 souls, of course, because total, you can't forget total, okay? But these 4 individual persons involved in that, and each one supported the other. Each one was courageous enough to also take that step forward. And Dorothy could have stayed in her comfortable surroundings within the house that landed in Oz. But she said, gee, to get to the solution, to live my dream, to get back home, I have to take a step forward. And she kept taking that step forward as they all followed the yellow brick road. And isn't that what you do every day? Courageous. Challenges in front. Daunting circumstances. But in spite of the flying monkeys and all the other stuff and anything else that flies around, you're still willing to say, I'll take the next step forward. And my friends, having been serving in a public capacity, I used to have the language of, we need economic development, therefore we need to try to get resources to attract new businesses in and to grow the economy. Until I woke up. Can everybody say, awaken?
Awaken!
Thank you very much. I had an awakening in that I said, whoa, wait a minute. What if people from away aren't any smarter than those who are here? It's a wild idea. I know it's a crazy idea, yeah? I'm just thinking. What if people from away aren't any more talented than the people who are here? That's a wild idea. But yet, my language used to be around, let us take our valuable resources, limited they may be, and invest into someone who's away to come here and give us what we don't see here already. But I had to awaken to realize it's like dancing with someone else's date. And you mistake it for love. And then you're heartbroken when they leave you. But if you dance with those who are here, as someone taught me, you dance with the one who brought you. Those are the people that are in this room. You dance with the ones who brought you. That's what makes our community grow. That's what makes the economy grow, because grow your little businesses to the point where other people are trying to coax you away from Maine. But my concern and my courageous encouragement is to say, don't leave. And people who are here who do grow their business tend not to leave. Why? You have roots here. This is a quality place to be. Not to be from, but to be. And the idea is the soil is fertile here. It all starts with that concept of those four people who were committed to each other as they took that next step forward down that yellow brick road. And also the fact that Oz did not give anything to them that they didn't already have. But they were awakened to the magic within. That's what you're doing every day, every time you think local. That's what you're doing. You're waking up, and hopefully you're waking your neighbor up to invest here now. Can everybody say Booker T. Washington?
Booker T. Washington.
I'm not going to give you a history lesson. Tuskegee, that whole thing. But back in the day, you not go way back into that, he gave a speech way back in the day as he was founding Tuskegee Institute. And he gave those investors who were looking to go elsewhere, offshore, with the limited resources of this country, and he said, cast down your buckets where you are. And that's what I'm saying to everyone who's in public office. Cast down your buckets where you are. We have some talented people here. Don't look elsewhere for that you already have. You're already wealthy beyond imagination. Acknowledge it. Wake up and embrace it as we all take that step forward. Our Maine's economy goes forward because of what you do every day by thinking local. Our community's dream gains a voice when you think local. And it becomes a vocal voice because you think local. 4 years is no little walk in the park. Because we didn't forget Toto, next year's Toto's year. We're talking about 5 years. So I say to you, thank you very much for what you do every day. And I know that sometimes you can't make meetings, and some people say, well, I don't know if it's worth it. But my friends, if nothing else, it gives encouragement. See, courage is what you have as an individual. Encouragement is what you give to someone else. And it gives encouragement to someone else to say, but gee, I was thinking about quitting, but you know what? It's tough. Of course it is. But I'll take that one more step. One more step. And that's what makes champions out of folks, is the willingness to take that one more step in spite of the challenges. Is it difficult? Yes. But take the step anyway. I think they, in some circles, call that faith. And no one has seen the wind in this room, I imagine. But you see the effects of the wind as the flag unfurls. Faith, my friends, is like the wind. You don't see it like you see this piece of paper, but you see it at work in people's lives as they are willing to take that next step. So I say to you, keep the faith, keep in touch, and keep thinking local. Thank you very much.
All right.
So, more.
This is my business card, so please think of me. I'm going back with any of them. This came out today.
I invited John in 2010. He came to one of our events. He was running for governor. So that was pretty cool. I think he lost by just a couple points. I forget how many. He'll tell you how many points it was. But also one of the most impressive things about John is he's a black belt. Hey John, how many degree black belt are you?
I'm just the first baby degree.
Baby degree. He will kick your butt though. He's a black belt. So check out his website and peptalk.com, I believe it is. So we love John. Thank you so much, John. Let's hear it one more time for John Jenkins.